Well, hello and welcome back to another Octopath Traveler video. Last time, we ventured to Cobblestone, met with Brook, and started his adventure, wherein, he once proud swordsman, unfortunately, unable to protect his king. He is now just a wandering soldier. But after finding out the person of his past who betrayed him, Earhart, trying to find out where he is, because we know that he's chilling somewhere. But yeah, anyways, today we're just going to be finish exploring out Cobblestone and seeing if we can make our way to Sunshade. And of course, I haven't talked to everybody yet, so let's talk to this person. Again, we can go ahead and purchase stuff from them, but we can also challenge them into battle. Again, it's not really useful to battle them. There will be times where battling people will be useful, but in this case there's no point. Also, you can see here she's selling a springingly necklace for plus 80 speed for 1500. So that's pretty good, or 15,000. So that's pretty good, but we don't have that much money right now to spare. She also has an impairing necklace or earring, which boosts HP by 50, and a stimulating ring, which increases SP by 30, which could be useful. But right now, SP is not very important to us. But Noelle here, I'm a historian seeking traces of the legendary King Beowulf the Great. I'm sure you've heard tell of him. Why, it was none other than he who founded the Kingdom of Hornburg. Some colleagues, who shall remain nameless for their sake, mock my work. King Beowulf is just a myth, they laugh. But I say no. I know that they are wrong. That's why I'm here, you see, to discover the king's great monument, to prove that he did once walk this earth. Perhaps you can help me. If you happen to come across some ancient pillars or carved granite or other stony erection, pray tell me at once. Noelle, seeker of knowledge, 1. So her quest is to, if we find some sort of, stone thing that indicates of King Beowulf's existence, apparently King Beowulf, person who created Hornburg, which, if you remember from last time, Olberic's story, Hornburg fell because Olberic was unable to protect the king who was backstabbed by Earhart. So King Beowulf coming back here.
Hello.
Courageous cowherd, feast your eyes on them beauties. Aren't they the finest cows you ever seen? Aye, even their poop is grand. Only the best manure comes from my lovelies. Interesting. So he talks about his cow droppings for only 17 money. And as you see, of course, the cow droppings have a star next to them. So this is a quest item. The perfect poop for fertilizer. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Because obviously if that's a quest item, we need it. Captain of the watch, the brigands are gone, but the way they are these days, we can't afford to let our guard down. As you see, we can't actually challenge them. It says that we need to be level 7 or higher to challenge this person. So yeah, their strength is 4 out of 10, which means that we can only battle certain people. Doesn't have anything good to sell. See this lady here, cheerful storyteller. Once in the age long lost to us, a wise dragon was said to live in the mountains of this land. It was able to speak the words of men, yet it wielded a mysterious power beyond that of any mortal. Selling some inspiring plums.
Alright.
Kindly farmer, a friend came back from a long sea journey and brought back a bag of curious seeds. It would be a shame not to plant them, so I'm thinking of clearing land and making a new field. But I need manure to prepare forest soil. Would you mind fetching me some? And of course we just bought some cow droppings with Tressa. Keep in mind, if you started this with Olberic and you don't have Tressa on your party, you are unable to buy the cow droppings, and so unable to do this quest. So yeah, you need certain characters to do certain quests. But of course, since we start off with Tressa, we're able to use quest since we can buy cow droppings. Well, summer's day, that's a cow manure you have it. And sweet smelling stuff it is too. Alright, dude. Mix with wheat husk, it makes a fine fertilizer fit for any crop. It's also fragrant when it's in the ground, sadly, but it makes the soil soft and friable. You need soil like that to soak up the rain and to let the roots grow deep. Sea and land fresh reclaimed from the forest. Your soil's hard like clay, and nothing you can plant will take. Thank you for the dung, my friend. So there we go. We got 3 inspiring clumps of money, and we were able to finish that quest.
Why, hi.
Feeling thirsty? This here's the tavern. Best mead in the Highlands, they say. She has unerring earrings, which boosts accuracy by 10. We can go into the tavern here. We can see that there's a tavern keeper. We can see that our party has 2 characters now. And here, village headman. With those brigards under lock and key, our village is at peace once more. We can purchase, but we can also challenge him. And he has only 1 strength, so I'm gonna go ahead and challenge this person. The headman, the village headman.
Let us fight with
There's a reason for this, but first we're gonna battle him. Looks like he is weak to sword. This is gonna be good.
The battle is truly
I'm going to abide here. Gives me 3 turns on. By the way, the turn I used it, I had 3 turns, but after that turn I only have 2 turns. So it says for 3 turns, but technically it's like for 2 turns, because it counts the turn that you use it on. We're gonna go ahead and hit him. And go smack him a bunch, and there we go. We finish off the village headman. Again, you can only do that with Oberic's power. A fine fight that was. You have my thanks. Now the reason why I wanted to do that was because he was standing in front of the door. And like I said, after you battle someone who's in front of the door, we can now go into this house. Healing grape. So yes, with Oberic's power, you can battle people who are standing in front of your houses, and then you can enter the house. Obviously I can't battle this guy because he's too high leveled, but keep that in mind. Whenever you see a house with a person in front, you can use Oberic to fight the person. And then, like in this house, there was a chest, which is useful, right?
Hi-ho!
We have to stay on our toes lest any more brigards get the jump on us. We can see he's selling an iron helmet and a sturdy shield. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the iron helmet and sturdy shield here, just because I think that equipment might be useful. Way better than, I'm gonna give the iron helmet on Tressa, and I'm gonna give the shield on Oberic here. We actually have 2 shields that we can give. I'm gonna give Oberic the sturdy shield, and I'm gonna give Tressa the round shield. Alright, and we have Philip here.
Hey there!
Pardon me, but do you mind telling me of your travels? I'm hoping to learn more of the world, so that I may go stronger. Generally speaking, kids, because there's like adults and kids in this game, kids don't actually sell good items. So he only sells a glass marble. And then we have his mother here.
Truly.
Philip's mother. It's not easy to bring up a book with her father in the house. From her we can purchase a silver clock and essence of grape. We can't purchase the clock yet because Tressa's not high enough level.
Well met.
This village here is Cobblestone, our little home in the hills. He's selling an iron vest, which for $2,000 is a lot of increase in defense. So that might be useful. I'm gonna buy the iron vest here. We are going to give it to Oberic here. The black attire. I thought I gave the black attire on Tressa. I must have not have. There we go. That's dumb of me. We're gonna rest up because Tressa and Oberic are both hurt a little bit. And then we see this last person here has an orange, or well, I guess this person here. The brigands are locked away, but we're keeping on patrol. One can never be too cautious. From him we can buy a broadsword, which increases speed and physical attack. I think I'll pass that. villager. They say there's a cave deep in the hills. Not that I've been there. What with those briggers milling about? See, it's not really selling anything too useful here. Melancholy youth. Oh, my sweet. Where art thou, Lori? I came here to the village searching for my Lori, but I told she's already left. Never forget. Interesting. So we'll keep that in mind. If there's a person named Lori, we got to tell him about her once we find her. But there we go. I mean, that's it for this place. But I want to head back to Ripple-Tide, because now that I have Oberic on our party, there's a few things that are unlocked in Ripple-Tide, believe it or not. One of them is this. Why can't he seem to understand? The stubborn fool will post me 10 times. You see, every time I turn him down, every time he runs away, crying all the way. What woman in her right mind would marry such a spineless and fragile man? Not me, that's for sure. Interesting. Tony, no. I must not give up. I must not. So, if we are able to challenge him, interesting. If we're level 10 or higher, we can challenge this person. Maybe if we can challenge him and beat him, we can show that, he's not fit for Mathilda. Or if we battle him and lose to him, it might show Mathilda that he is actually worth her time. Unfortunately, we are too weak for that. There's also this person who we can battle. He's in front of a house, but we need to be level 15 or higher to battle him. So yeah, just to show you, even though I can't do anything right now, it's important to note that Oberic might be able to, he can do something here for sure, and he can maybe do something here with Mathilda and Tony, which is to keep in mind a person's there's a lot of things they can do. So that's just a little important thing to keep in mind is the side stories. There's a lot of them, so you need to keep track of what's going on. But anyway, south of Cobblestone Gap, we have already kind of been here. We saw that there was a path going this way. And we've got that chest over there.
Let us fight with honor.
We see this battle. There's actually two enemies. So not only do the boss fights scale, but this fight also scales. The fight outside also scales. Because before I would only fight these enemies by themselves, but now I'm fighting both of them at once. So the battles outside, like I said, do scale as well. Interesting.
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill the eagle here. All this stuff with this guy. Go ahead and bow him out. And pretty easy. A little bit of XP. Of course, fighting stronger enemies means we'll get more XP, but only time will tell when we battle stronger enemies. But here, we can go left here. There's a chest for us. Herb of Awakening. Herb of Awakening is going to heal us or it's going to wake us up. But here, we actually have an enemy called a cat. I know it looks like Kate, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced cat. Is my recording good? I think my recording is good, but cat is an interesting enemy because they always go second, as you see there. So I'm going to trade Tempest to hit everybody. It only does 1 damage to Kate, as you see there, which is very low. And then Kate's going to flee. So unfortunately, we were unable to kill the Kate. However, the reason why killing Kate is important is because if you kill Kate, the Kate drops a bunch of XP. So if I would have killed that Kate, I would have gained a stupid amount of levels. Unfortunately, I was unable to kill it. They're hard to kill because they flee. So yeah, but that's alright. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and kill these falcons here. And there we go. Hopefully I can kill a Kate soon to show what they do. But yeah, that was almost gonna be really good. kits are really nice. But Eastern Sunshade Sands, as you see, danger level is 4 now. It's increased. There's a little save book over here. This area is kind of open. Has sands and stuff. Find a healing grape in that chest. We have another chest up here that we can get. But first, we have to battle these guys. Sand Lizardmen. You see that they are weak to sword, which is good. Only doing 3 damage on old Berg there, so it looks like we are raising our defense here, which is good.
The battle is truly joy.
It looks like the Lizardmen are not weak to either bow or pole arm.
Victory shall be mine.
I guess. Let's see if they are weak to wind. They're not weak to wind. Double blow here. Oh, I attacked the wrong enemy. But it's okay. There we go. Pretty easy fights. Now that I'm getting more characters, it's getting easier to, you know, defeat them and everything. This chest has all of life in it, which is nice. If we go down here, we see that there's a way. Northern Wing Spring Sands. Danger level 31. So obviously, 31 is pretty high. So we're not going to bother going down there just yet. Use pull arm here. We go ahead and use level slash. The thing about this game is that I'm pretty hesitant on using my BP when I really shouldn't be. I should be using my BP pretty freely here. I shouldn't worry about saving BP. But yeah, I'll try to be more aggressive, I guess you can say. But there we go. Kill those guys. Looks like Tressa's now level 10. It's nice. Keep going up here. We see on the mini map there's mountains. And so if we approach it here, we have a little cave, Whistling Cave, danger level 20. So yeah, not only there's more than one dungeon. There's a lot of dungeons in this game, and this is one of them. This is not a required dungeon. As you saw in Ripple-Tide, there was a required dungeon, and in Cobblestone there was a required dungeon. But that cave there is not a required dungeon. But we do want to keep that in mind, because generally caves and stuff, they have side quests attached to them. And so I definitely want to keep that in mind. Right.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Making our way to the left here, we see that we're here now, and again on the bottom of the map you can see that there's a town to our north, and there's a road to our left. Sunshade Clear Brook. So if we keep going along here, well, first off we can find a chest, which is nice. Here we actually have a new enemy here, Sand Lizardmen 2. So that guy's going to be a bit different. Takes 2 shields, or has 2 shield points. Still only doing 6 damage on Tressa, so not high attack here. Again, we want to scout their weakness. We're not weak to spirit, we're not weak to bow. They are weak to sword though, so we're going to break the shield this turn. Going to attack Oberic. I am going to go ahead and use Trade Templar's max boost this time. Going to kill the Sand Lizardman 2. And we can simply take out that guy, no problem. This takes us to Clearbrook, which takes us closer to Alphen. But we haven't even had Primrose on our team yet, so we're going to try to get Primrose here. Inspiring Plum for us, right there. We see that there's a little sign here. I think this is not where I should be going at the moment. Interesting. So it seems to be connected to some sort of cave system. Keep that in mind. And then we also have a chest here. It's kind of hidden. We got an old coin. And encountered another enemy.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Make our way to Sunshade. Now that we're here, we can meet up with Primrose. This video is kind of short, so I think, because if I start Primrose's story, I kind of want to finish it in one go. So what we'll do now, I guess it's okay if I make some of these videos shorter. So yeah, this is gonna be a short video. Thank you so much for watching. It's kind of a in-between video, like in-between stories, because I do want to make stories their own separate videos, and I also want to make exploring and doing side quests and going in side areas, different stories, or different episodes by themselves. So yeah, thank you for watching. Next time we'll see what Primrose's story is all about. And yeah, thank you for watching.